Hey everybody, welcome back to Heather's East Kitchen. Okay guys, so on today's video, we are going to be making some organic party wings in my new Ninja 7 function air fryer. So this air fryer, I told you guys I would show y'all how it looks, how it cooks, and I'm absolutely in love with this gift that my husband gifted me for Christmas. It is really, really nice. It does a lot of things, guys. So I wanted to give you guys a little video showing you how it cooks. And let's get into this video. Okay, so these are the wings that I'm going to be cooking in the Ninja air fryer today. They are some organic chicken wing sections. I purchased these from Sam's Club, my local Sam's Club. And we're going to be cooking those in the Ninja air fryer. Here's a little video, well, not a video, but here's a picture of what the air fryer looks like. It has a lot of functions. This is what my husband gifted me for my Christmas present, one of my Christmas presents, shall I say. But the functions that it has here, check it out. You can do a match cook mode where you can cook 2 things at one time because it has 2 trays. So you can either have it on the same temperature if you're cooking 2 items at a time. Like say if you have 2 batches of chicken, you can cook them both and have it running at the same time to be done at the same time. Or if you're cooking chicken and maybe a vegetable or another item, you can do, you know, smart finish, or you can do another function of it to where it'll cook the one side at one temperature and then it'll cook your other item at a different temperature. And that is really, really nice, guys. And here is the buttons that's on this air fryer. It has a air fry button, a bake button, a roasting button, an air broil. You can reheat food in here and it dehydrates. So this is what we're going to be using today to make those party wings. So I'm going to go ahead and get them in a bowl, get them rinsed off and everything. And I'll be back to show y'all the seasonings that I'm going to be using on today's chicken wings. All right, stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, so the chicken is currently soaking in some vinegar water just to kind of clean it up a little bit. I know a lot of people say you can't clean chicken, but look, I'm old school. My parents taught me, so I'm carrying it on. I don't care. I'm cleaning the chicken. Because you see so many videos on people saying, you can't clean chicken, you can't clean chicken. Yeah, water be slime and stuff on the chicken. So I just soak it in a little bit of vinegar for a few moments and then rinse it. And the seasonings that we're going to be using for the chicken, we're going to keep it nice and simple. We're going to use a little bit of Lawry seasoning salt. We're also going to be using this Kinder's blend, the salt, pepper, and garlic. And when it's finished, we're going to go ahead and put some sugar-free sweet honey wing sauce on there. This right here, guys, is so good. My husband's diabetic, or they say he's diabetic, but you know, he's been doing really, really good. So we still, you know, buy sugar-free things for him to eat so his sugars won't be high. But this here is gluten-free, sugar-free, and this is a really good sauce, guys. If you have this in your town, give it a try. It's super delicious. I really, really enjoy it. You can't even tell that it's sugar-free. It's really that good. And we're also, when you use the Ninja air fryer, or at least I'm going to be using the air fryer setting today, the extra virgin organic olive oil is something that helps it not to stick. Even though the plates are non-stick, it just helps it keep the moisture in it. It helps it not stick. So once I get it all seasoned up, we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of this extra virgin organic olive oil on it just to keep it nice and moist as it's during the cooking process. But here it is, guys. This is what we're going to be using to season the chicken and put sauce on it. And then we're going to have that with a vegetable and a baked potato on the side. So let me go ahead and get this chicken rinsed off. And I'm going to go ahead and get it on a pan so we can get it seasoned up. And then we're going to go ahead and place it in the air fryer. All right, guys. So once you get your chicken cleaned off and everything, you want to go ahead and put it on a baking sheet or anything, a bacon rack or something. And you want to get them dry as you can. So I put it on a paper towel here, just on the bottom, and then I'm going to go ahead and pat the top dry with another paper towel because you want the chicken wings to be as dry as possible before you start seasoning them. So this is where I'm at now. Make sure that you season the chickens when they are fully dry and not wet anymore. All right, so now that the chicken wings are dried off from the excess water, we're going to go ahead and add them back into the bowl for the seasoning of them. Go ahead and add them back in there. I like to mix mine in the bowl, guys, so that way I can mix them up with my hands really good. See, I got gloves on. And that way the chicken is fully seasoned, each piece, front and back, where there's no half unseasoned chicken, because we want this chicken to be very, very well seasoned, or at least my family likes it very well seasoned. But you guys can season them as lightly or as heavy as you please, according to your family's taste buds. But we like a really well seasoned chicken wing or chicken piece in general in my household, so we're gonna go ahead and get to season these chicken wings now. You can use whatever seasonings you want, but the ones that I showed you that I'm using, it really, really, really tastes good when you put them together like this. And there's no order or anything. Just go ahead and add. I don't measure, so I can't tell you like how much of each that I'm using. I know some people like to give measurements when they do their recipes here on YouTube, but I just go by eye. That's how I was raised. My family is from the South, so yeah, we don't really measure. But yeah, you go ahead and season it as heavy or as light as you like. That was the Kinder seasoning I just used first, and now I'm going to sprinkle on some Lawry seasoning and go ahead and shake it up some to make sure that it's evenly distributed on there. You don't want them too salty, but let me go ahead and get them stirred up. All right, so this is what it's looking like right now after I put in the first little batch of seasoning. I stirred it up with my hands with the gloves on, and I would like more seasoning, so I'm going to go ahead at this point and add some more. I always stir it up first just to make sure, you know, to see what it's looking like before I add all my seasoning. Then I give it another little stir with my hands just to make sure that it's all evenly coated. All right, so I'm going to stir it up again, and then we're going to go ahead and add the olive oil to moisturize or to put a little coating on the chicken. All right, so now I'm satisfied with the way that it's seasoned right now. We're going to go ahead and add in this organic olive oil. And it's really, really important, guys. I'm gonna say it's important to me to use extra virgin olive oil. I know there's different kinds, but the extra virgin olive oil gives it a really good taste. And again, I don't measure this either. I just pour it in there, then I stir it up, see how it's looking. You just want to make sure that every piece is well, you know, coated with the olive oil. All right, now that we got the chicken seasoned and we got it oiled up, we're gonna go ahead and start loading it into the baskets. You want to give it a little bit of space when you're cooking them. And I'll show y'all exactly what that looks like. Once I get a few pieces into the basket, as you can see, I'm spreading them out just a little bit. We're going to do 8 pieces a piece for right now. Alright, so here you go. You got 8 pieces in each tray. I'm going to go ahead and have them spread out like that. So we're going to go ahead and put the pieces in, or shall I say put the trays back into the air fryer. And this is what you do when you turn it on. And we're going to do both, or shall I say match cook. If you want to cook in both trays, you got to hit match cook. And then I'm going to use the air fry setting, which is the very first one. It cooks at 390 degrees. And then you go ahead and push in on that middle button. It gives you 20 minutes cook time. You want to check it halfway through the cook time, guys. So when it gets down to about the last 10 minutes or so, you want to check them. You don't really got to flip them because the air rotates underneath the tray as well. But if you feel like one side is getting just too dark, you can go ahead and flip them. I do occasionally flip mine, but you don't have to, because it rotates. The air rotates inside the trays, and when you want to stop it, you push that button and that pauses it for you, and then you can check them. All right, guys, so I will be back once the first batch gets done to show you exactly how it looks. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, so this is how it's looking right now. There's actually 3 minutes left on the clock. So what I'm going to do now is add some more time to the timer, about another 15 minutes, because these are not nowhere near done. From 20 minutes, so you figure it's going to take about, I'm going to say, to cook this batch of chicken, I'm going to estimate it to, well, I'm going to give you an estimation. I'll say I cook my batches for about 30 minutes each. So we're going to go ahead and add a good another 15 minutes to the timer. And it also depends on how frozen your wings are when you put them in there and all that. But for me, I like a nice crunch to my chicken wings, and so does my husband. So we're going to go ahead and add another 15 minutes to this batch. But I just wanted to show you an update on how they look so far, with 3 minutes in, starting at 20 minutes. We're down to the last 3 minutes and 45 seconds. All right, guys, I'll be back. 15 more minutes on the clock, guys. Back to check in a second. Well, in 15 minutes. All right, guys, so the first batch of chicken is done. Here you have it. Now you can eat them plain like this, or you can add some sauce like I'm about to do. I'm about to add this G. Hughes sugar-free sweet and honey sauce, wing sauce to these, and toss them up in a bowl. But this is how they cook. You can have them crunchier if you like, but this is perfect for me and mine. But I just wanted to show you guys. So total cook time for everything was about 40 minutes. Well, no, about 35 minutes, because it's 20 minutes and 15. But this is how it turned out, or this is how it turns out. And again, you can do air fry, you can do bake, you can roast your wings in here, air boil, anything, guys. I got good settings on here that you can use. This is a really nice air fryer. It's a Ninja. You can get it at Sam's Club, at your local appliance store when it comes to kitchen appliances like Bed Bath & Beyond. But this is a nice product, so if you guys want to go purchase one, I definitely would recommend it. It's a really good cooking machine here. You can do a lot of things with it, and it's great to have. But this is how the Ninja air fryer cooks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. And make sure you like the video and leave a comment and share it with your friends and family. I love when you guys support and talk to me in the comments. That really lets me know that you guys are watching and supporting the videos. And I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.